During the spring, there occurs a great northern migration across the North American continent. While plenty of animals are making their way, it is the blooming of morel mushrooms that pulls myself and a few friends into the woods between April and June. Though I had heard of this type of fungus about 8 or 9 years ago, this is only my 6th season tracking them for myself. Fact is, I don't really like mushrooms. Morels are one of the few variants that I will cook and eat. Something about the description of the texture and flavor led me to give them a try a number of years ago. As it would turn out, a lot of people I know actually like these things. It's been easy to find people to share them with in my family and friend group. One of my aunts had recently acquired an air fryer and we wanted to use it for morels that season. Preparation and cooking. Frying morels is a fairly typical way to prepare these mushrooms. I've eaten them sauteed, but personally it's not my thing due to the texture. As you can see in the picture, there were a few decent sized ones to cut into manageable pieces, in addition to typical fines. I recommend cutting smaller ones in half so they are like the size of a chicken finger, or nuggets if they are really small. And the sizable specimens like those I have in my hands can be cut down into thirds or fourths. You could even choose to separate large stock sections and the meaty tops for more individual pieces, or if you have a preference for the different parts of the morel. We apply a flour base after soaking the mushrooms for a bit to wash dirt off or any bugs that might have found their way into the crevices of the caps. After this first layer is applied, we egg wash them, then dip them into a mix of breadcrumbs or panko or whatever else you might like. You can use basically anything you want, such as smashed up crackers. You can even put them into a food processor to make the crumbs extremely fine. Once the breading layers are applied, it's time to fire up the fryer. Lightly apply cooking spray oil to the mushrooms to help them along, but I want to emphasize how little it really was compared to deep frying or pan frying. These pieces only needed about 4 to 5 minutes at 360 degrees aside and were delicious when they were finished. I've tried just about every combination of breadcrumbs and different coatings and temperatures and times. It really is to preference. Just make sure you cook these things decently because all mushrooms actually have some kind of toxin in them that is not good for humans to eat raw. Thanks for watching.